Yana Ratigan looking somewhat nervous. Everybody thinks she should win. She desperately wants to win, but she's just trying to deal with those nerves. Vinesh, on the other hand, really no pressure on her. She looks very cool, calm. Vinesh shoots for the single and gets round behind.
Exactly the same move as she did earlier on.
To decide this gold medal in the women's 48-kilo class. Yana Ratigan of England, 2 points down at the moment on Vinesh, the Indian. She might not have a history of doing well at major championships, Vinesh, but both her sisters are World Championship bronze medalists, and that says it all. It's in the family. 8-4 up at the moment, and Ratigan is in some trouble here.
Yes, another 2 points there. The Indian is stronger.
Hey sweetie, where have you vanished? How are you doing?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
Well, very good. I hope you are out of that bastard now.
Yes, I am.
Well, listen. 68th Independence Day is around the corner, and we are doing a special issue on women empowerment this time, and you owe me an article for the same.
The elections have just got over, and Modi ji and Mr. Rahul already have had so much to say on it. I don't know what extra I have.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but I really appreciate that you've considered me for this. I'm at my creative low right now.
No, you are still not out of him. You need to get rid of this, sweetie, as early as possible.
There are two things at play here. First, the fact that this is Haryana, a quintessential male-dominated patriarchal setup, known to prefer a male child over a female child. Then there is the fact that these women have opted for wrestling, a quintessential male sport requiring immense physical strength. When you look at these two things, you realize how big their achievements are and how symbolic they are for all the women of Haryana and for all Indian women.
लोग बोलते हैं पीछे से, तो पापा उस चीज़ को फेस करते थे क्योंकि छोटे छोटे बाल रखना और सूट शलवार कभी हमने पहने ही नहीं और शॉर्ट्स डालना, तो ये गांव में सबसे ये चीज़ अलग थी सब कुछ। तो बिल्कुल स्टार्टिंग में फेस करना पड़ा, फैमिली को मेरे को फेस करना पड़ा, बोलते थे लोग। तो
Something gorgeously weird happened today. At the beginning, I was sort of confused, still surprised, but at the end of everything, I just had one feeling: immense pride. Well, it's about my grandmother, the oldest person I know who is as young as me. Apart from being effectively her age, she discusses global economy and Googles regularly to kill her curiosities. It's always a delight to watch her sing with her headphones on. She drives her car with full throttle on her smartphone and also enjoys Ramchandra Guha, J.K. Rowling and Khalil Gibran with the same zeal. She is one brave and beautiful woman. This is obviously the gorgeous part. The weird thing was that she burst into impulsive tears today. Why? Well, she came across an interview of Glasgow's gold medalist, 19-year-old Indian woman wrestler Vinesh Phogat's mother on a news channel. That was the moment that triggered it maybe. I saw her inconsolably weeping like a baby. In a while, she gathered herself up and shared a little something. She made me find out the number of Phogat's family in Haryana. I was so full of questions then, but the look on her face expressed how important it was for her. I somehow managed to link all the contacts and reach them. She was so happy to talk to them. Once she was done, I laughed out of curiosity and asked her what made her talk to Vinish's mother. She said, "She's a great mother of a great nation." I argued further. Great nation? What makes you think that, Grandma? Even after you hear the news every day? She smiled and said, Darling, had we burnt old customs and replaced it with new wisdom and treated women as important, we would have been the greatest of them all. There are many such reasons, but to simplify it for you, let me tell you that you are a daughter of ancestors who carved one of the world's most beautiful sculptures in stone when half the world wasn't even introduced to art. Can you imagine my reaction? My moment of immense pride sprouted right here. The visuals on television had reminded my grandmom of her own mother, who stood against society and faced hardships but made sure her daughter completed her higher education in India back then in the 1960s. Then my brain started to join all the broken pieces. My great-grandmom, my grandma, my father. I understood that whatever my father is contributing to the GDP of the nation today through his export business is solely the vision of this great woman who decided to educate her daughter and do her bit. And today, in the 68th independent year, I believe I am a part of a generation who will bring this land to its full glory once again. I have resolved to do my bit by empowering as many mothers as possible in rural India because I have understood that an empowered mother is a catalyst in the process of building a great nation. I will find out my ways. Thank you, Great Grandma.